Hey everyone, it's Victoria, and today I'd like to talk about when is it okay to stop listening to your parents. So the answer that I have a few answers actually, but the overall answer is never. Never stop listening to your parents. Now, I didn't say you have to do everything your parents say, but listen to them. They have wisdom, they've experience, and they have knowledge. Now, just because they're a parent does not make them wise and amazing all the time in every subject. If there's something that doesn't resonate with you, and me as a parent, I am definitely seeing that with my children, if there's something that doesn't resonate with you as a child or as a, product of a parent, if you're still living with a parent or if you still talk to your parents, I advise you to really follow your heart. And if you know that it's something ethical and something that you know that is going to make you happy, then by all means follow it. Follow your heart and don't worry about what your parents say. Your parents will eventually see the light, and your parents will actually see things from your side. Parents aren't perfect, but I'm not saying that we should disrespect them. If you still have a parent, you should really use that to your advantage. I'm sure they love you more than anybody else out there. And let me tell you, my father died when I was 20, and we were really close. He was such a good man. I still hold on to the things that I think he would tell me today. I really feel his guidance. I feel him, I feel like my shadow is him. I feel like he's guiding me in so many ways. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for the fact that I used to listen to him, really listen to him when I had the chance. I didn't know he was going to die, so young. He died at 56. So, the fact that I still could hold on to those things that he's taught me, I am so grateful. And, if now, of course, I have my mother and love her to death. I love, love, love my mother. I'm one of those people that actually is friends with their mother. Like, I love my mother. She's a young mom. She's 67. I'm 46 almost. And she's great. But there aren't that many things that we agree on as far as, me on social media and me, cursing and whatever. She's very classy. She's very diplomatic. I actually have a video of her that I interviewed her 2 years ago, I think it was, or was it last year? I'm not sure. I think it was 2 years ago. I interviewed her here in Hawaii. She came for a visit, and she was very relaxed, and it was really nice. She's very easygoing. She's very beautiful. She's always been beautiful. She's tall. I'm not tall. We have, different things, I definitely take after my father a lot more in that I think like him, or maybe I just want to hold on to the thoughts that he's had and that he's taught me. Where am I going with this? Well, I feel like there are people that are stuck because of what their parents want for them. Now, what their parents want for them is probably a great thing, but it probably doesn't resonate with that child. And now that I'm a parent, I could see that. And I used to hold back a lot more because I thought I know for a fact that my mother would be embarrassed. I grew up in a small community and we all knew each other, and I would embarrass her if I had to curse or scream, and she would shut the windows so the neighbors wouldn't hear, and I would open the windows and scream louder. Not just for spite, but because it would get me so angry that she did it. I understand why she did it now, but as a teenager, I was like, no, you're not going to shut me out. I'm going to talk really loud, and you're going to hear me. I'm kind of the black sheep of the family. I'm one of 5 children. I'm the second girl, and then I have 3 brothers after me. We're all about a year apart. And I'm the only one that moved out of Brooklyn, New York, and I'm the only one that got out to Hawaii. Who does that? In my community, nobody. In my family, nobody does that. It's just unheard of. It's unheard of. So I just have this overall joy and freedom knowing that I respect my mother. I love her to pieces. And I tell her all the time. We FaceTime all the time. She lives in Israel. I live in Hawaii. We're very close. But I have to do what I have to do. I have to break free. And the same goes for my husband. He doesn't like when I curse. He doesn't like when I'm out there on social media. In fact, he told me to shut my social media down. But this is the way I connect, and this is the way I pay it forward. And I have to follow my heart, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to do what I need to do. I changed my name on YouTube so that it doesn't really embarrass them. When I say embarrass, I'm not like a laughing stock crazy, but something that they don't resonate with. They're more reserved. My husband actually is more reserved, even though he used to make videos. He's very reserved. He's very, very private. My mother is also very reserved. She's like the Princess Diana, you know? She's just very to herself, and she's very friendly with people. She's got like 1 billion friends. Very well-liked woman. But she likes to lay low, and I understand that. I like to go big. I like to just, you know, be honest and completely open, and I'm just very, I take a lot from her. I do. I really learn from her, and I hold back a lot. And in some ways it's good. In some ways it teaches me to not go past a few boundaries, but I don't know. And she's very diplomatic, so I really take notes. You know, I'm not that diplomatic. I am pretty confrontational. I could start a fight. I could debate till the cows come home, and she is not that type at all. So, you know, I'm seeing that in my kids too. My daughter, one of them is a lot like my mother, and she's very, you know, proper, and she's very serious, and I'm like joking around, and I'm, you know, trying to loosen her up, but she's, you know, she laughs for me sometimes. But she's also very, very reserved. And she's like, Mom, you know, she's got to like tell me what to do. But here's the thing. I got to teach her from now that I am not going to follow that route. Like, I am not going to listen that way. I'm going to listen. I'm going to respect them. But respectfully, I'm going to do what I need to do. And that's that. And I hope you do the same. And that's real confidence. Knowing that you don't have to please anybody, just yourself. That's confidence. You've arrived. Now maybe it'll take you years, I don't know. I'm happy to have found it, and I found it at age of 45. So, actually I found it a little bit earlier than 45. In the last few years I found it. But it's a freedom. It's total freedom to get out there and do your own thing. So if I were to be listening too much and obeying, I think the word is obey. If I were obeying so much, then I would never be happy. Never ever be true to myself. I would always have to just please. And that's what I did for a long time. And now, it's not about that. Not about obeying. It's about listening and respecting. But obeying is, you have to obey yourself. That's the one thing I know. Alright, I hope this video helps in some way. Maybe it resonates with you, maybe it doesn't, maybe it does with somebody that you know. So give it a share if you want, but that's what is on my mind today. Alright, take care everyone, bye.